a bid to advance community protection and sustainable livelihoods for coastal population, Action Aid, in collaboration with its partners, has organized a baseline study validation workshop to outline interventions aimed at strengthening the adaptive capacities of coastal communities in both Ghana and Ivory Coast. Now, this is to ensure that vulnerable populations are not only protected from climate impacts, but are also empowered with tools and knowledge needed to build long-term resilience. More in this report.
The Improved Resilience of Coastal Communities project, funded by the Adaptation Fund and coordinated by UN Habitat, represents a strategic and timely interventions aimed at strengthening the adaptive capacities of coastal communities in both Ghana and Ivory Coast. In light of this, Action Aid, together with its partners, are working to ensure vulnerable populations are not only protected from climate impact, but are also empowered with systems and knowledge needed to build long-term resilience. Speaking to Joy Business on the sidelines of the baseline study validation workshop under the Improved Resilience of Coastal Communities in Ghana and Ivory Coast, team lead for the baseline study data and findings, Lutuf Rahman, highlighted the key findings of the report.
The findings show that in these specific communities we are working in, they don't have a comprehensive early warning system. What they have is just the local processes for passing on information. But to have a comprehensive early warning system, it will be better pushing the communities to be able to respond to the potential risks or hazard that comes out of climate change.
Country Director for Action Aid, John Nko, spoke about the effective use of the recommendations outlined in the findings.
We are going to be using the data in the ultimate end to find out post the project, what have we achieved? What are the outcomes? What are the impacts? What are the lessons that we are going to learn at the end of the project, looking at the data, to be able to inform our new direction of a project. You know, development is a continuum, and even the communities, what lessons are communities going to learn to be able to change their behavior and practices?
On her part, Senior Director for Programs and Habitat for Humanity, Mathambo Mukuta, explained how her organization will continue to support communities living in coastal areas.
We are bringing technocrats, technical expertise that resides within the countries, and of course that will give us the lasting solution because they will remain even when the project goes. The other mechanism is to make sure that we empower communities to be able to own, so that at least they can also continue to practice what has been impacted for their lives for the foreseeable future.
The validation workshop is to deepen evidence-based research while implementing an inclusive and responsive interventions for coastal communities.